Hey there, friends and followers. This week's video coming at you goes out to all the home sellers out there or those that may be contemplating the idea of. These 7 tips for home staging will not only put you in the best position possible to get your home under contract, but getting you moved also. Stay tuned. Yes, as always, welcome back. So when it comes to home staging, sure, there's a lot of things that you can do, but these next 7 things will set you up for success upon entering your home into the marketplace and preparing to have home buyers walk through it. In fact, according to the National Association of Realtors, 49% of buyers agents state that a correctly and efficiently staged home is more desirable in the eyes of the home buyer. Let's face it, in most cases, home buyers will envision themselves in the spaces within your home that you are presenting to them. And from a seller's standpoint, if staged correctly, it could not only add a small increase in property value, but also in turn lessen the days on market and in turn sell your home faster. So what are these 7 tips? Let's find out. Tip number 1 is focus on the important rooms. Now that's definitely going to be your kitchen, your living room, and your master bedroom. People want to see a clean and orderly kitchen as that's where they're going to be preparing their food. The living room, of course, is where everybody will be gathering socially to hang. And one of the first few things that people want to see when they view a home is where they're going to sleep. Be sure to put a little extra attention and focus on these areas as they'll be looked at a little bit more closely than other areas of the house. Tip number 2 is depersonalizing. Now, one of the easiest ways for buyers to be able to picture themselves in your home space is by keeping any decor that you have very general and nothing too personal. Keep in mind that the buyers are going to be analyzing where their family photos are going to go or where their possessions that they want to show off are going to go. Giving them the ability to picture their stuff in your space will ultimately create that excitement and desire to move forward on to the next step, which is submitting an offer. Tip number 3 is to declutter. So pretty straightforward and goes along with tip number 2. Any excessive items that you may have in a given room, definitely you want to make sure to remove these, be it furniture, papers, toys, or random items. If it doesn't have an immediate purpose, the home buyers may focus more on that rather than the room or the house itself, and thus distracting their focus. Tip number 4 is going to be neutral colors. Now, whether it be exterior or interior, keep any paint colors neutral. You'll certainly want to try to avoid any type of loud or excessive colors on the home. Sometimes when there is a very exaggerated color paint in the home, buyers may not know what to do with that room. Sure, I love bright green, but that doesn't mean I want to see it every morning when I wake up and go to my master bathroom. This does also apply for wallpaper. If there is an overly distracting type of wallpaper in a room, get rid of it and apply a fresh layer of paint over. Bright and neutral are going to be your go-tos. Any type of lighter grays, variations of white or taupe will be ideal. Tip number 5 is plants. Now, believe it or not, plants can actually aid in the home selling process. Even if you're not a plant person, there are some advantages in correctly placing a few plants throughout the home. First off, people like having the feeling of freshness inside a home, and plants can actually take away any dead space in a given room. Additionally, they can help give the feeling of happiness, and when people are happy, they generally want that thing that makes them happy. Tip number 6 is keep the property illuminated. Now, when you're leaving for any incoming showings, in my opinion, it's always a good idea to keep the lights on. Keep in mind that people coming in to view the home don't know where things are, and this will help prevent them from fumbling around looking for any light switches or tripping over any cords or down any steps. Sunlight is always going to be best if your windows are situated to allow it. The natural sunlight brings in a warm, inviting feeling, so keep those blinds open. And lastly, tip number 7 is arrange furniture efficiently. Now, another important factor to keep in mind is that you want the home's interior easy to navigate through. The furniture relatively centered and off the walls, and providing a clear path for the home buyers to walk on is going to be ideal. This will help create a feeling of comfortability and coziness for those wandering around inside the home. Well, there you have it, y'all. Those have been my best 7 tips for properly staging a home for the selling process. Now, as always, if you'd like any further elaboration on this information, or if you're located here in the area and are contemplating selling your home, definitely reach out to me by call, text, or email, as I'd love to get with you and consult. As always, slide on over the page, give it a like and subscribe to stay up to date with great residential real estate information like this surrounding the Ocala and Marion County area. As always, thanks for tuning in and checking out the videos, and we'll catch you guys on the next.